Good morning. Anyone that's joined, actually. I don't know who's going to be joining me here today, but hello and welcome to another live stream. I've been really procrastinating a lot about live streaming and like, I've always tell myself, oh, I should make a video, oh, I should go live, and I never do it. So I thought, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to go live this morning. I'm meant to be opening the shop at 10 o'clock, but we'll see how that goes. It is a nice sunny day, so there could be some people out and about, but probably not. But I do have some stuff to be getting on with when it comes to like the eBay side of things, just a few things to get sorted, ready to list, and then also I've also got some bits and pieces to be getting on with in terms of hopefully doing a whatnot show, because that's the other thing I've been kind of like procrastinating, like finding reasons not to do it, just like talking myself out of it. So I thought I would just without thinking, just blur. Here we go. Let's go live. Hi Leanne, how are you? Oh, there are two voices. Thank you for mentioning that. There should now only be one voice. Thank you very much. Hi Jack, how are you? Yeah, and I forgot that OBS for some reason picks the mic up from the camera as well, so hopefully that should now be fixed. If you could let me know, that would be awesome. And let me know if the volume levels are okay, etc. So yeah, I've got a few bits and pieces to be getting on with, like I said, eBay wise, but also I do want to, I really want to just start doing stuff. Just want to start I really want to do a whatnot, and I keep on talking myself out of it. I've just been in a bit of an up and down mood recently, so I keep on, I just, you know when you're just unsure of yourself. I think that's what's been happening, so I need to sort that out. Hello, my allotment diary. Thank you for joining. Yeah, so I thought I'd just have you guys along with me while I run through my morning's tasks. I do have a few jobs to do. So, for example, behind me I've got some stuff on this table that needs to be sorted out. Some of it I'm not sure about whether I'm going to bother listing or am I going to just take it to a car boot. So I've got this is quite a cool gadget actually. This is used by companies that want to pipe video through Ethernet. So this actually allows you to send a video and audio signal via an Ethernet cable, which is really good because it allows for runs of 300 meters, so you can send video around. So it's good for I don't know, PA type applications. You know, like when people do shows and concerts or something, and they want to run video around. So it's more for that, or for kind of production type stuff, I guess. I mean, I don't know how most people would end up using it, but say for example I wanted to run video from my computer to my shop window, maybe something like this could come in handy. So, but I believe that being a VGA based system, it's a bit outdated because obviously a lot of systems are now HDMI over Ethernet, but still I got it for nothing, so I might still list it. I'm just not sure. I don't want to list, I'm still really unsure about a lot of things really, but I feel like if you list stuff on eBay that's not great, just for the sake of listing it, I do think it has a negative impact on your store. I think you should always try to list better things. I do also have this PA system thing to list. I've got a couple of these speakers. It's just standard Chinese stuff. They're like PA speakers, they're covered in felt. They have a 200 watt RMS, 8 ohm, are they? Yeah, 8 ohm. They weigh 8 kilos apparently. I'm not sure they weigh 8 kilos. They don't seem to be that heavy for 8 kilos, but apparently they weigh 8 kilos. So I've got those to test. I've got this PA amplifier to test as well, so I've got to do that. And then what else have I got? I got some books sent back to me from Amazon. I got some of these books. Now these are you know, those kind of role play type books, Joe Diva, Lone Wolf. These have been sat up in Amazon for a bit too long for my liking, so I kind of thought, well, bring them back. I would have probably sold them by now on eBay, but I was actually thinking I might stick those on Whatnot and see what they do. So just get rid of them that way. But I've got those recalled because I don't like having stuff just stuck around there. I also came across this. This is pretty cool. I got Glastonbury 1993 flyer, which is quite cool. It's got all the dates and everything there. It's just a flyer.
but I think stuff like this does have a market. So I mean, I don't know what I'd get for it, maybe 10 quid, 15 quid, who knows, but for a little fly, hi Secret Carper, thank you for popping in. So that's going to be something that I need to deal with as well. What else have I got to go? Yeah, someone just dumped a bunch of 2000 ADs on me. Reason is because they don't really have much value, but these are like from the 80s and 90s. This is like, for example, this one here from 1982. So cool nostalgia memorabilia. And also I've got a bunch of Beanos as well on the shop floor, like a stack of Beanos, which I've been selling for £3 for £1, and they're quite popular. People just pick them up, £3 for £1. Again, those were given to me, which is quite nice. I like it when people just give me stuff because they're like, oh yeah, you might be able to sell this. I've got no use for it, and yeah, so I've got Beano and 2000 ADs. But I've got them in the shop, like I said, for the Beano's £3 for £1. These I'm probably going to do for something similar like that, because I don't think they hold a great deal of value. I think you've got to have like the first like 10 issues or something for them to be worth anything at all. So those I might do like that, or I could bundle those again, maybe on a Whatnot. I keep on talking about Whatnot, but I'm not doing it, which is annoying. So I do need to do that. I also need to have some breakfast as well, or at least a coffee, because I'm kind of thirsty. Hey, Pete's Toys and Things, thank you for, or Pete's Toys and Tings, thanks for popping in. And we've got a bit of a celebrity with Brom Reseller, thank you for joining, I appreciate it. I'm in the shop, somewhat obviously, but not that obvious. So those are all like the eBay type things I've got to do, I think. Oh yeah, and also I've got to, this is the kind of stuff that annoys me. Like I got this carpet cleaner, and I've been meaning to sell these tanks, because the tanks can fetch about 30 quid, but I just haven't gotten around to it, so that's another job. So I'm going to actually write these jobs down. Oh, and also I've got to take a graphics card out of a computer that I've got out there. So I keep on adding all these kind of jobs, and then I just don't do them. So procrastination. And annoying little things like this, like I've been meaning to order a quick release plate for this tripod so I can sell the tripod, or keep it for myself, I don't know, because it's quite a nice little video audio tripod, Manfrotto. But yeah, I haven't done that either. This has been like sat around. I can't even remember how long ago I got this, and it's at the point where I'm not even sure how much I paid for it. It was so long ago. The only thing it's missing is a quick release plate, which is like 4 or 5 quid on eBay, and I need to order that. So I'm gonna do that. So those are like those tasks, and then I'm gonna get some stuff together that I'm gonna do a Whatnot today. I'm just gonna do one. Just gonna go live, just for the sake of doing it, because it's been too long since I last did one. So those are my plans, and I probably should open the shop because it does look quite nice outside. Yeah, I'm going to open the shop. 4 minutes already late, so I'm going to do that as well. So you'll have to bear with me whilst I get that sorted. Alexa, play Heart Naughties. Yeah, that'll be great. And I'll just open the door up. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm just starting the till up. Hopefully you won't be able to hear the radio, because if you can, that's bad, because obviously last time I did this, people were saying no, they couldn't hear it, but I'm finding that difficult. I'm like, you must be able to hear it a little bit. So that's something that I need to kind of be aware of. I might just turn it down a little bit, actually, just to make sure that it doesn't get picked up, because I don't want to like screw up my my YouTube or something because I'm playing copyrighted music. I could just turn the camera around. I'm just gonna like be I'm sorting my till out, really, so I need to kind of do that. So let me just swing you guys around. Oh god, that's way too bright, isn't it? There you go. I think you need it to be like that or something. That's probably better, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, you might then still be able to see me. I don't know if you can see me waving or not, but anyway, I'm just starting my till up. Not that I'm sure we're going to need it a great deal today, I'll be honest with you guys. It is quiet at the moment on the high street, but I think that's everywhere. But I'm definitely feeling it. That's why I'm trying to focus a lot more on the online stuff, really. I've even started putting things on TikTok Shop as well, which is something else. It's just another distraction, I suppose. But come on. Is it loading? I can't even see if it's loading. I think it is. No, it might not, because I think we're going to be okay. I think that's going to load up. Cool. All right. I'm back. Swing you guys around again. It's a bit dark now, isn't it? So now I need to brighten this up. I definitely need a coffee though. Hello to Tac as well. Can't hear radio. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff then. That's good stuff. Appreciate that, Tac. How are you? Yeah, so I've started to till up. Now I need to just make myself something to drink. I need a coffee. I'm very thirsty. I've not had breakfast yet. So I'm probably going to do that. Luckily I do have like an air fryer back here. Let me just do that actually. What have we got in the fridge? Oh yeah. Warburton's thin bagels, cinnamon and raisin. I think that's a good little thing to have. Let me just crack that open. Yeah, this is going to be the stream really, just me eating and hopefully doing some work as well. That'll be good. So we'll see how it works out. I don't think I need it to be in there for 10 minutes. We'll go down to like 6 or 5 minutes. Yeah, I think 5 minutes is going to be too much actually. We're going to go down to, oh gosh, I'm going to do 2 minutes and see how it goes. So 2 minutes for those bagels. Yeah, so it's going to be like a spend the morning type stream, and I'm going to have some coffee as well. Oh, I have been productive already though. I did, like this morning, I did actually clean the bog as well, which is always a unpleasant task, but it needs to be done. So yeah, been doing stuff like that. Just a bit of routine maintenance. There we go. Coffee is on as well. So yeah, the coffee is on. And let's see what else now I need to get on with. I'm gonna get my pad out so I can actually write down the things that I'm meant to be doing. Actually, that means I've got to take that speaker off the shop floor as well. There's another one. Yeah, I've actually got 2 of these to test and hopefully sell. They just don't look great. Orna Electronic Star. I mean, that's just such a weird name for a. It's just a poor kind of cheap PA system, isn't it? That's what it is. A cheap PA system. Something that someone's ordered off AliExpress or something. That's what it feels like anyway. It might be really good. When I listen to it, I might think, wow, that's actually amazing. But I doubt it somehow. Oh, let me also show you a couple of other things. I have gotten, my kettle and my sandwich is ready. Hazy, long time no see. Oh, hi there, thanks for popping in, Alia H. Look, I've been buying stuff for myself as well. I've gotten into buying nice little comics, mostly when I have free credits to spend on whatnot, if I'm honest. I like to go on there and pick up a few comics. They're quite nice, I just like them. I like having them dotted around the shop as well. I think they're good to have. Whoops. So that's that. Right, time for my bagel. I need to check the bagel, see if that's good or not. 2 minutes at 175. Yeah, it's nice and warm. I mean, I'm someone that doesn't mind my stuff not being super toasty. I'm quite happy with it being mildly toasty. I don't really have any spread to put on it, but I think that's fine. I'm just going to have a coffee. What am I having? Instant single origin Colombian. It's an instant coffee, so. But I'm enjoying having my coffee with oat milk. That's my thing at the moment. I'm really enjoying. 1 spoon of brown sugar. I probably shouldn't have any sugar. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go down to half a spoon. Go down to half a spoon, half a teaspoon of brown sugar, because I think the oat milk and the sugar in the raisin cinnamon bagel is enough sugar for my breakfast, so I think that's what I should do. Let's get the old Califia Farms oat drink, original. Califia Farms, Califia, just like a California home. Okay. Oh yeah, I should shake it before use, really. A bit of a shake. I do love a bit of oat milk. Someone mentioned vanilla milk is really tasty as well, so that's something else I will look into. Okay. Hi Shazad, how are you, man? Long time. It has been a long time. Thank you for popping in. But it's been a long time since I've streamed as well, so. I hope you don't get that horrible sound. You know when people eat food, like they're slapping lips and all that? I don't like that, but I am hungry. That's not bad. I'm gonna feel uncomfortable eating with the mic on. It's probably gonna sound awful. I'm gonna eat one of these though. Oh bugger, I left the computer out there as well. I've got a lot of electronics around the place at the moment. You better grab that. It's just a Dell computer, but I'm gonna be taking the graphics card from it because I've been kind of getting dumpster type PCs together. Jack says, making me jealous with my packet of crisp breakfast. You can't have a packet of crisp. Do you know what? You're young at the moment, so it's different. But like at the moment, like I'm 42, right? And I'm at that stage where I'm like, I can't afford. Like if I was to get ill now, it would be really sad because you know I've got to achieve something before the end, right? And I'm like, God, at the moment I'm not treating myself good in terms of health, and the achievements aren't quite there either, but they're not. And I don't, you know, God forbid, what if something was to happen? I'm at that age where people do just, you know, drop like flies. I know that's a little bit morbid, but I'm really kind of, you know, I need to try to eat a bit better. I actually bought water as well, you know, so I need to reduce, because I've gotten really bad recently where I've been eating and eating it's way too much. So I've got to try to fix that really. I had a Kit Kat for brekkie, a secret cuppa. I just ordered desi breakfast for all the staff. Man, I wish I was the staff. That would be nice. At the end is, you know, but you do feel like that. You feel like, God, I've treated myself so badly in terms of my diet and everything for so many years. So much damage has been done out of just ignorance, really. And then you start thinking, man, I wish I'd. I mean, this isn't healthy, but you know what? It's better than eating like a big grilled cheese with meat in it sandwich or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, just trying to control my calories at least. Once I can get my calories under control, because I've been doing dumb things like eating, you know, like you get those mini pizzas, the little oven pizzas, you get 2 in a packet, and Sainsbury's often do them on a deal for like £1.50. I'll buy those and I'll eat both of those. You know, why am I eating 2 of those? I'll eat dinner and then I'll make something else to eat after that. So still, you know, it's I'm only a year younger than you. Yeah, but you've also achieved more, so you can rest easier. Shazad. So I feel like I think it's not just about your age, it's about your age and your achievement. I mean, you can kick the bucket at 30 if you've done enough, you know. You have to obviously have lived a pretty incredible life to go at 30, and, you know, hopefully everything has been good, but there we go. Anyway, this is quite morbid. Hi Antoinette, how are you? Thank you for popping in. We're talking about some really odd things. I'm just going to eat half of this, I think, and drink my coffee. And then I'm going to get on processing some of this stuff. And I am going to do a whatnot later. I should have put the link for my whatnot below so you can sign up if you haven't using it. You get a tenner to spend, I get a tenner to spend, all that stuff. Hey Self Seruni, how are you? Almost completed a massive shop refurb. That's pretty cool. How often do you refurb? We don't really have anything to refurb, so the shop's just the way it is. I've got to say though, we're very thin on stock compared to how we have been in the past. It just feels like we're so thin on stock. I need a lot more stock. I've been told to lay off the fizzy, but I had chocolate hobnobs for breakfast. Off to a bad start already though. Well, that's the thing. The fizzy is really bad. I'm the same as you, man. The fizzy is terrible. I drink. The more I buy, if there's a good deal on, you know, to make it say cheaper per milliliter, and I fool myself into thinking, oh, I'm saving money by buying this 24 pack of cans, you know, I'm not doing myself a favour because I will just drink more fizzy. Same goes with chocolate. You know when one chocolate bar costs like 80p, but sometimes they do an offer where you can get the 4-pack for like £2. You're like, wow, the 4-pack for £2, that's only 50p a bar. I'll be saving 30 pence a bar. That's a huge saving. But it's not really because you eat all 4 bars in one day. That's who I am. So I'm kind of really, I'm just facing myself. So I'm not doing things like that. Like I said today, I actually bought some water. This is the first time in a long time. Because I realised, I thought to myself, I'm a human being, and I can go weeks, and I mean weeks, without drinking water. And I don't have anything against water. I love water. When I drink cold water, it's amazing. But fizzy, that is my water normally, you know. I sent you a vid. Cool, I'll check it out. I'm listing go live after. Hey Leanne, I'm listing go live after. Okay, Shell. You can go live whenever you want, Shell. Honestly, don't worry about if that's what you meant. Go live now if you wish. Don't let me interrupt your thing. You know, if wine is so cheap, then why should I should buy them all. Okay, Shazad. No, I've eaten half of the bagel. I'm not sure about eating this half. I might eat that later, but I'm not going to eat it now. Right. Oh look, I've got a PlayStation manual as well. Apparently those sell for like a £5, but you know, could you be bothered to list that for a £5? Just, I can't. No, I can't. Right, let's get to it. I want to see what graphics card is in this computer, because down there I've got another computer that needs a graphics card. So that's going to be my first task. It's a bit more of a fun task. It's not going to be a great graphics card. I mean, I don't even know what this computer is. Actually, should we switch this on together and see what's on it? God forbid, I hope there's nothing bad, you know? Like, I always worry whenever I switch on, like, you know, computers secondhand. I've got another one here which does actually work as well. This is awesome. Check this out. This is little reselling tip actually, guys. If you come across computers like this, you can throw away the insides and sell these cases. So if you've got a nice beige case like this Time computer case from back in the day, believe it or not, that's going to be worth 60 to 70 pounds to someone, because what they'll do is they will use this case and fill it with the latest and greatest hardware. It's quite a thing at the moment. I'm not sure how long it's going to last for, but it's very fashionable at the moment. Use the keywords sleeper, and obviously use words like beige and vintage, PC case, and you should sell this for about 60 to 70 pounds quite comfortably, even more if it's going to America. Americans pay up a lot of money for stuff. I mean, I need to feed the beast, eBay, before I can chat on tubes. Okay, but if you did want to, you can and all that. Obviously, I don't control anything. I'm surprised Dell doesn't solder the graphics card to the motherboard. Very funny, very funny. They might do, we'll find out when I open it. Thanks, Jelly, I can put Z on my phone and have both on. I am resorting my workroom for about the 100th time. It's always good to, I always enjoy sorting stuff out as well. It's quite enjoyable, isn't it? It's quite an enjoyable thing to do. Hey Lex, how are you? I'm really sorry I didn't get to watch your whatnot, but I'm hoping it went well for you. How are you feeling about it, Lex? Let me know. What's your feelings? Like, I've done 3, I think, and they all went well, but I feel like, I don't know, it's probably just procrastination more than anything. But yeah, let me know how you're feeling about it. How did it go? You know, it should be good. Should be good. All right, let me find my screwdriver, which will be in my, what's it called? Toolbox. I'm also really always conscious about bending over because I always have builder's bum, you know. My children make me painfully aware of it. I always seem to be having builder's bum, which is not good. Right, let's see. Let's crank. I was going to plug this in first, wasn't I? Let's plug it in first. See if it's all functioning. If I can get into the BIOS or something, and just got some power supply stuff for a Wii. Finding it hard not to do another one before I go away for it. See, that's the thing. I really enjoyed it. It went amazing. Yeah, though the payouts could be quicker. Well, once you sell 1,000 items, you get quicker payouts, Alex. So that is a motivation. And this is the thing. I really loved doing it. It's so much fun to stand in front of the camera and talk about stuff. I think it's just it's probably just me. I've just been procrastinating a lot. I'm making excuses. I've been telling myself, oh, but what if everything goes for £1? I'm like, who cares? Do you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't even matter. It's about building, at this point, I think it's about building your audience. And honestly, stuff doesn't go for £1, does it? Like, I think it's really funny. I've seen this happen so many times where I've seen streamers on Whatnot, and they will sit there for like ages trying to sell one thing, and you know, for like a tenner, for example, right? And they will be struggling to get anyone to bid the tenner on whatever they're selling, whether it be Funko Pop, pick a pop from the wall, or whatever it is. There'll be a tenner, and they just won't get anyone bidding. And then sometimes they'll get frustrated, or they'll get tired, and they'll be like, oh, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to run it at £1 just to get things going. And funnily enough, when they run it at £1, sometimes they reach the £10, or at least get very close, get like an £8 or £9 bid. So if they were starting at 10 and they were just wasting all that time, they could have just started it at £1 and probably ended up at the 10 or even more in some cases anyway. I think £1 starts you know, because at the end of the day, as long as you've got more than a few people in your chat, if you can at least get a few people into your chat, no one's going to let someone else have something that they know is worth money. It's even if they're just a bunch of resellers. Say if your chat's full of a bunch of resellers, especially if it's a chat full of resellers, and they can see the value that's on the screen on the item that's about to be auctioned, and they can see that fellow reseller that they know is winning it for £1. Are they really going to just be like, oh, just let them have it for £1, or are they going to bid and make it, you know, for 2 and then 3 and 4 and so on? That's how I find it anyway. So it's more me. This is why I did this live stream as well. Like, I didn't want to do this, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to do it. I don't care that I look like shit. I don't care that I feel like shit. I'm just going to do it, and I'm going to do Whatnot in the same vein. It's going to be, I don't care if it's just I'm going to do it today. That is it. I'm going to stop stabbing the table with this screwdriver. 1,000 G's, yeah, no, everything's sold, and for more than the starting. Exactly, Lex, exactly. Shell says, payouts very tardy. I love it, but I need a stash of really cheap stock to do it without just losing money to have fun on there. Yeah, I was emptying an old drawer and found some floppy disks. Only 3 members of staff knew what they were. I feel old. Yeah, it's always horrible when things like that happen and you realise that you are from a different era. Hey Chris, Cookie and the Haydens. Chris, thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. Shell says, it's a gamble, Z. Some stuff will go for dirt cheap. It does, it does. I've had stuff go cheap, but I do feel like I've been following quite a few channels that kind of go through it and have built a following. I think once you've built a following, you're more likely to not have that concern. I mean, I have not got a big following on there at all, and touch wood, I've been pretty happy with everything I've sold on there, so I'm like, you know, it's worth doing, and plus it's cash flow as well. I was watching an American one last night. She was going through the Goodwill and auctioning stuff before she'd even bought it. Yeah, that's crazy. They have it different over there. You should care, at least comb your hair. Yeah, my hair's too out of control to comb. Yeah, my hair's too out of control to comb. Anyway, I need to go and get a telly. Hold on, guys. I'm just grabbing a TV from the back. Does everyone have like a favorite TV to test with? Well, you electronics people out there, this is my TV to test with. So I use this Acer stand to prop it up. It doesn't really work that well, but I like it. And I like this TV because it has HDMI, DVI, VGA, SCART, component video. The only thing it doesn't have is composite video, you know, the yellow, red and white, which is quite annoying because that's like one of the more common connectors. So for that I have to use a SCART adapter, but with the SCART adapter it's all fine. So yeah, you know, there's that's what I use. So let's see what happens. We plug this in. Cash flow, I don't know what that is either, Shell. When's your next show, Z? It's probably going to be this afternoon, Chris, or this evening. I'm going to set it for today. That's the plan. I'm going to set it, and I'm just going to do it. Screw it. I'm just going to do, I've got some really cool items that I want to whatnot, and, you know, and I want to just, you know, like some people just go live and do, you know, like packing streams. Some people literally would just go live and pack their items, and you know, I would have thought Whatnot would frown on that, but apparently they don't care. Like, I would have thought Whatnot would be like, hey, what are you doing just packing your items on stream? You know, we want you to sell your items on stream, not pack them like some kind of a packing fiend, you know, like no one wants that. Our servers cost money, you know, you need to you know, what's it called? You need to be selling whilst you're on our platform, but I don't think they care. Apparently they don't care, they don't say anything, which is good. Oh man alive, I hate this thing. Let's grab that. Oh, okay, so I can use HUD-me on this graphics card, which is nice. I don't often get a graphics card with HUD-me on it. HDMI, let me find a HDMI lead. Oh. And then I have my box here of cables. I love my box of cables. Oh, I just absolutely love it. It's like the best thing. So I've got cables in here like DVI to HDMI. I do have HDMI as well there, so I could use HDMI. That's HDMI to mini HDMI. I've got so many cables. I love these. And you know what's really good about these cables is in car boot season, this is a really good seller. You turn up to the car boot with a box of cables like this. People love rifling through them, and you'll get £1 a pop for each cable quite comfortably. So that's something to do as well. So we USB, and is that another HDMI there? No, that's a display port as well. Are you randomly shouting out letters, Z? Maybe I am. It was amazing, like personal shopper. No, over to the left. Yeah, that's cool. You can ask people like what they want, and yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, nice. I'll try and be there. Cool, Chris. Is there a link? Not yet. So many different types of streams. Some people go on and sell. Some building their own community slowly, like a YouTube. Something to be said for both methods. Yeah, I want to build a community on there. I think that's the smart way of doing it, because you can help build your brand. So I think that is what I would like to do. I think I'm gonna take a slower pace. I'm gonna make sure that I really sell each item, so let people know exactly what they're bidding on. Give them a chance to Google the item, work out what they want to pay for it, and get a community going. Because I think sometimes the community adds to the stuff. I mean, adds to how much people are willing to spend with you. I think there's some really nice people on there. Like Holmesy, Gary the Collector, the Magpie Toys guys. There's a lot. It's very community kind of thing with the toys and the Funko Pop people. So it sounds like it's just a fun. It suits me. It suits me. I like selling things. Actually selling things. I like it when someone comes into the shop and I get to talk to them and sell stuff to them. Anyway, Lex wanted to know more about the cables. Oh, this is my box of cables. I love it. Here is a USB to mini USB, not micro, mini USB cable there. That's a USB type A to B, I think. Like the ones you get for the printer. Here is there's a number of cables tangled together. I'm just propping this box up with my belly at the moment, which is kind of embarrassing, but there we go. That's where I am. Okay, so here is a tangle of cables. I believe we have got a firewire cable, also known as an IEEE 1394 cable. So these firewire cables came in two flavors, 6-pin and 4-pin. This is a 6-pin to 6-pin cable. Normally, back in the 90s and early 2000s, when people had mini DV digital camcorders, they would use mini firewire, like 4-pin to 6-pin firewire cables, to connect their camcorder to their computer, so they could transfer their 60-minute DV tapes onto their computer, which had to be done in real time, though. It had to be done in real time. It wasn't like today, just drag and dropping. So yeah, tangled cables indeed. Yeah. Agree. I think long term is better. Hey Babs, how are you? Yes, Chris. Yeah, I think long term it is better to just build your audience, take it nice. Like Gary the Collector does it. I mean, he gets okay money. Sometimes his stuff goes cheap as well. I mean, I think everyone's stuff can go cheap. I think that's just a risk. Let me just pull up my jeans. God, this camera shows too much. It really does. I'm uncomfortable with it. I'm wearing a really giant jumper though, so it kind of helps me feel more comfortable. But yeah, and you know what? Summer's coming. I want to be healthy for once, man. For once, I've been saying it for years. The thing I've been trying to lose weight since I started this channel like 8 years ago. Damn it! My progress is slow, and I think I've just broken. No, I have not broken it. See, what happens is it just pops up because this is not the proper stand for it. Okay, let's plug this in here into the HUD-me. Okay, we'll switch on this telly, and I will switch on. I'll stick this in here, and then actually, what I need to do is I need to hook up a keyboard, which I have got one here, and I'm going to use, oh wow, this one doesn't have the old school connections, which means I have to get a USB keyboard, which is fine. I'm just getting a USB keyboard. I didn't even have to go over there. I just remembered I have a USB keyboard to hand. Oh god, it's getting quite messy in here now, guys. I'll show you, there's a lot of mess. Oh, and have you noticed we've now been open for 35 minutes and not a single person has come in? Just the way it is. That's why I've got to keep busy. What pie? I'm not having Pylex. I'll show you what I'm gonna have for lunch. Rebecca should be getting here at about midday or 1 o'clock. And we are gonna have, I'll show you. I'm not gonna tell you, I'll show you what I'm gonna have for lunch. All right, let's see what happens here, shall we? Oh shit, these cables have gotten a bit tangled. So this is a Windows 7 Core i3 PC. So it's not really going to be any good, but there is a graphics card in here which I will take. Power. Okay, I might just go into the BIOS just to avoid going into the hard drive. Well, that doesn't sound too good, does it? That doesn't sound very good. Can you hear that? Is that just the fan or something? Check signal cable. The cable. Are you on the right input? Oh no, you're not on the right input, you dingus. I've got to be on the right input to see a picture. That would help, wouldn't it? I haven't seen a PC with a PS2 connector for ages. I've got one down there, Alia. Yeah, I'll show you one. Okay, no boot device available. F1 key to reboot. F2 to run the setup utility. Yes, I'm guessing they've removed the hard drive, which is good. I'm glad they've done that. I don't want to see F2 for setup, F2 for setup. Okay. Come on. No, don't load your... Okay, there we go. We're into the BIOS, so hopefully I'll be able to see system info. So this is an i3 530, and there's 4 gigs of RAM installed, DDR3. It doesn't say what the graphics card is, but there we go, that's fine. I'm just going to take a snap of this so I know what it is. Sexy mother effing... How are you, Tommy? How are you? Is this working? You know what, I don't want to be shaking... I thought it's such a fat ass, Tommy. It really is. I just had enough, damn it. What? Do you know what? What's getting to me right now, my personal crisis, is I'm 42, and it's the lack of achievement over a prolonged period of time. I feel like I started this channel, 8 years ago, and I'm like in a worse position than I was when I started. Like I've not improved. Like my eBay is not great. Like nothing is improved. I've just gotten older and fatter, and you know, I want to at least get some improvement. At this moment, I'll take any wins. You know, that's why I definitely want to get healthier, because at least that will be a win. And it shouldn't take too long. Like the thing is, with all the other stuff, that'll take ages. Like getting good at business and stuff like that. That's just like a long-term thing. But if I can at least get myself healthy this year, damn it, something has to happen. But yeah, thanks for popping in, Tommy. Good to see you, man. Hopefully you guys will be live again at some point. Bets on a GT 730, but it's gradual. If it was all at once, we would have buried you by now. Yeah, thanks, Tommy. It is gradual, but I need to sort it out. Z, you need to get a short haircut. I think it'll improve your confidence, maybe. Maybe, yeah. That's the thing. I don't even like going to get my hair cut. That's why I'm like this. I don't want to go there and get my hair. Just the thought of people cutting my hair right now is the worst thing. I bigged myself up. What's the word? I G'd myself up the other day for them to at least go and trim my beard. That was not the other day. It was probably a few weeks ago now, and that felt nice, because it was all nice and tidy. But the thought of them cutting my hair, I feel like the haircut is going to be a treat for me. Once I can wear, once I can wear like size 36 or size 34 jeans. You know, I'm on size 38 at the moment. But yeah, maybe it would help though. Maybe being a bit smarter. I think maybe getting rid of the beard, because I feel like the beard makes me feel like a hobo. I don't know. And then I dress like a hobo, act like a hobo. Wait, don't say that. Whatever, Jack. Morning, Z. I'm 55 and being alive is achievement. You know what, Ray? That is a win in itself. You're right. That is a win in itself. Being alive in itself is a win. So I want to. I just want some progress, that's all, guys. Just a little bit. Rebecca, you know what? Rebecca is annoying, isn't she? Like, she just looks the same, you know? Anyway, when he is cleaned up and he goes accidents. Wait, so we're betting on a GT 730 graphics card. You're probably right. Actually, I needed to take a picture of this BIOS so I could just remember this. This is a, what is this? This is an i3 530. Let's do this. And honestly, Jack, at the moment, having a shop is not fun. Well, no, it is fun. I love it, but it's stressful, man. There's like, it's a quiet time of year, and I think you know what? I've noticed, and I hate saying this, but like when we first started the shop, I was in a much better place, and we were doing a lot of social media. Where that was, oh fuck. And also, it feels like I'm like just so clumsy. I'm cutting myself with things, dropping things on my feet. A lot of bad things are happening. But yeah, like when I first opened the shop, Beck and I, we were in a different place, I think. Like, you know, I think she's still, wow, she's so supportive. She's the best. But like, I was in a much better place. I think I was doing a lot more YouTube. I was doing a lot more social media, a lot more TikToks. We were getting people traveling to the shop. People would see us on TikTok and like come into the shop and be like, hey, I saw you, and that's why we've traveled from like Yorkshire and from other places, and it was really nice. And I've got to say that I don't know what happened. Was it a year or 2 years ago? Something happened where I've had a bit of a confidence knock, if I'm honest, guys. I think that's what it is, and I just stopped doing stuff, especially online. And you know what? When you have a business and you're not selling anything necessary, or you're not selling anything unique, it's all about marketing. It's all about marketing. There's nothing in my shop that you can't buy from someone else. So why should you buy from me? That's the thing. And unless I'm marketing myself, unless I'm marketing myself, and I think we've seen a direct almost causation with the lack of marketing and social media to the slow decline of the footfall into the shop. So I think it's all kind of, it's hard, but it's, you do it, as that wonderful Radiohead song says, you do it to yourself, you do. That's why it really hurts. You do it to yourself, just you and no one else. So that's what it is. Right. When I'm enjoying the X-rated hobo. I thank you, Ray. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. You are not radiating abundance right now, Z. Get the haircut, dress smart, get organised. I say that. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I know. I don't. Yeah, I look like I feel, guys. I look like I feel. But yeah, I think that's a big issue. All right. Did I photograph the BIOS, or have I again been? No, I did. I photographed the BIOS. So that is good. So I'm going to take the graphics card out of here and I'm going to stick it into my other computer. But this is fun though. I'm enjoying this though, guys. I really am appreciating. Wow, there's 30 people in here. Wow, thank you for joining, guys. Yeah, really do appreciate it. This is nice though, because like I said, look, we've not had one person walk in yet. We're 44 minutes in, which is fine. This is what happens quite often. But I can't. I'm feeling sorry for myself when instead I should be like saying this is my problem. Like, my lack of marketing. I've not done any kind of consistent marketing in so long, and it's gonna affect me, isn't it? You kind of have a Pacino vibe going on. So if that's how old you feel you are nailing it, yeah, honestly, Pacino's probably feeling younger than I am, isn't he? Like still having children and stuff. Like I would never have a child at this age. He's like, he's a stallion, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Pacino. I used to like Pacino. I still like his movies. I'm not sure about having kids in your 80s and stuff. I mean, the kid's gonna have a good life, I'm guessing. Baby Pacino. Thank you, Chris Greaves. Yeah, 27 people watching this, which is an achievement in itself. That is an achievement. Bearing in mind, like what this is. This is more like a therapy session for me at this point. Um, question: could you be opening that PC live and whatnot, and reselling the bits, or is there not a market on there? That's a good question, Lex. At some point, there could be a market for it. There could be. The US whatnot is a lot more further along. I feel like UK whatnot is basically Funko Pops, clothes, and that's about it. Funko Pops, clothes, and trading cards. That's it. Like literally, I think that's all the UK's got going on at the moment, is people selling in the mainly Funko branded stuff. Trading cards of all kinds, Pokemon, Match Attacks, Disney, whatever it is, whatever the flavour of the day is, loads of card people, and clothes, that's it. But there are, if you look obviously on the US side of it, there's like loads of stuff. And I think eventually the plan will be for them to do loads of different things. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Oh, it's an ATI card, man. I don't know if I want an ATI card. I'm not really a fan of ATI, you know. I just can't be dealing with that. ATI, why? Okay. I don't want an ATI. And is it like two sticks of 2 gig, isn't it? Yeah. Oh wow, 2 sticks of 2 gig. That's sad. I'm gonna take it anyway, just in case. I might be able to sell it to someone, maybe for a few quid. Maybe, who knows? I'll just take the sticks of RAM out. It's actually Samsung branded RAM, so it's good quality RAM. Samsung RAM. Yeah, it's an 80. It's could you tell I was disappointed, Lex? Now wrong with using tube as therapy. My favourite says yeah, it's great. Yeah, I love it. Don't be so hard on yourself, Z. You've achieved more than some people will ever do. You have a lovely family. Oh, you're so sweet, Ray. You're so kind. You're very kind. You're a kind gent, Ray. You really are. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. All that, yeah, that feels good. Thank you for that comment. Watching you while packing my cell, so keep going, says Chris. Super, thank you. I'm glad you guys are getting anything from this. You know what, I don't want to just be completely selfish and be here just for like therapy for myself. I really do hope that you guys also, I hope you guys also like get something, even if it's just a bit of background noise. That in itself for me is good. You know what, I need to stop this preview pane. Enable preview. No, there we go. So that's going to help my smoothness of the stream, I'm hoping. Voodoo 3 is the one to watch out for. Oh, Tommy, I used to have Voodoo 3 graphics card. Tommy, I used to have one. I actually think I actually had two. I got 2 of them together in SLI back in the day, because there was a game that came out called Kingpin, and I really wanted to play it like maxed out. Oh, it was amazing. Those days were the halcyon days of PC gaming for me. Kingpin was such a good game, and obviously the original Half-Life. Oh, it's such an incredible game. I might actually replay Half-Life and Half-Life 2, just because they are just genius games. But yeah, the Voodoo 3. Right, love watching a live for background whilst packaging. And you know what? By the way, guys, Jack, everyone in here probably knows Jack is now on the tubes, and wow, Jack is that's incredible. What Jack has achieved is just mind-bendingly impressive. Him and his missus work as an amazing team, like listing like demons, and I love the processes that Jack has in place, because you have to have processes when you're dealing with that amount of stuff. Lex says, look out for my brother's name on Half-Life. What? No way. What, your brother worked on Half-Life? If he did, that is so... Oh my god. Half-Life was more than a game for me. And when Half-Life 2 came out, I remember buying the collector's edition And I wish, as always, I wish I'd just kept all the bits nice, but I wore my Half-Life 2 t-shirt. It was a black t-shirt and it had the Lambda, you know, the logo with Half-Life 2, the Lambda 2 logo on the chest. I wore that till it became grey almost. I think it was just, it must have just disintegrated. It was so worn but I wore it at the time. It was just because I loved the game so much. Anytime I got to wear my Half-Life t-shirt, I just wore it and wore it. Man, what an incredible piece of art. Yeah, absolutely love it. I used to watch you play Fortnite on Twitch. Oh, you know, now that was therapy, as I realised it wasn't as bad as I thought. Chris, I am planning to go back on Fortnite. I'm just waiting to get a graphics card. I've been waiting a long time, but I think I've let things go too far, and I do need to get a graphics card now. Enough's enough. I've just not had one for various reasons. You know, when you just tell yourself you can't justify it, you know, I end up I end up coming up with reasons why I shouldn't do things now for everything. So I need to kind of have some balance back in life, I think, and like that applies to, you know, everything, like clothes, my hair, everything. I can't justify it. I just tell myself I can't justify it. It's just weird. It's like a problem. Play Black Mesa Half-Life 1 with the Source engine is bliss. Oh my god, Jack, I will definitely be playing that. I found Fallout 1 and 2 in a charity shop on PC, was cool to see. Great games as well. I love the spur of the moment live Z. Friday evening is just not the same without you back. Oh, Antoinette, that's so sweet of you. That is very sweet. And your brother's one of the designers. How have you just kept that quiet? You should say, you should rebrand yourself and be like Lex Bad Biscuit, sister of game design. That's a terrible thing for me to say, isn't it, really? But you should now be known as sister of Half-Life game designer. That is such an... You know what? That is a great thing to have worked on. That is just a great thing to have been part of. You know, and you know, but you're your own person. You've got your own thing, of course. Sorry, that's just rude of me. You know, I'll just shut up about that now. But it's cool. Thank you for sharing that. I bet you wish you hadn't shared that now, but thank you for sharing it nonetheless. You do brag about him a lot. Oh, okay, cool. Ray said, if you keep going to the pie shop, you will have a real Half-Life. Reminds me of what I'm having for lunch. I'm gonna have now. The problem isn't what I have for lunch sometimes. It's the fact that I'll eat lunch and then I'll eat more because I eat my feelings. So I just eat another lunch, like a second lunch or a third lunch. I have too much lunch. Let me just show you what I'm having for lunch. So today's lunch, I will be having one of these salmon fish cakes by Sainsbury's, just one. Beck will have the other one, and we'll put a little bit of tartar sauce on it, and it's delicious. But I'll eat this, and then I'll eat a pizza, or I'll go and get a pie. That's the problem. Or I'll make a burger. I've started making burgers at the shop. Burgers at the shop. I mean, they're delicious, don't get me wrong. I've figured out the air fryer to the point where I can make really nice, juicy burgers. But I can't have a burger like as a after lunch snack and then go home and eat dinner, and just eating myself to like just eating so much. Yeah, eating is I should be grateful that I can get food to eat, but I should not be such a glutton. Okay, all right. I'm from the era of PC building when the processor was an AMD K62 400 megahertz, and remember the struggle to get an ATI Rage 128 to run in Windows 98. Wow, yeah, that is some old school gaming, Ray. Hi Zoe, hi Zianor, I'm guessing. Apply to sell and whatnot and don't really do social media. Should I bother? Says, is it Carice Herring? I think you should bother. I think you should. I think there are plenty of examples of people that aren't on YouTube, and you know, I think you've got to try, because I think with streaming, it's definitely about your personality. I think you've got to kind of bring. It's what makes you unique. Like, earlier on I was saying that my shop has nothing in it that you can't find anywhere, that everywhere else. My shop has nothing unique in it. So the only unique selling point of this shop is that it is this shop. It is our shop. It is me. And if I'm not leveraging that in any way, then I'm not going to get any, customers or business or anything, because there's no, obviously for the local people, the leverage is that it's on their high street and they can just pop in when they fancy. But in terms of true success, in terms of like getting someone to go to my website, like why should someone visit onlycoolstuff.co.uk? Why should someone visit onlycoolstuff.co.uk? No one should visit onlycoolstuff.co.uk unless they feel like they're only going to visit it because I've marketed it to them. Like if I've talked about it, if I've given them an incentive to go. Now the incentive isn't always money. Obviously people like a deal. So by having cheap prices, which we do have cheap prices at onlycoolstuff.co.uk, but it's not just that. It's you've got to give someone an incentive to go. Like people go to the website because they've been to the shop, or they've seen the channel, or they've seen the TikTok. That's why they go to that website. Otherwise, they can go to any one of the other competitor websites. There are millions of people selling the same stuff that I'm selling. I'm not the only fan of toys. Like there's so many people that are fans of toys and have got like websites with way better selections than I do. But that shouldn't actually stop me from being more successful than even people with bigger selections and better prices, because sometimes it can just be the marketing aspect that can drive people to there. And I think it's the same thing is going to happen on Whatnot. Like at the moment it's obviously very early days, but I think with Whatnot the whole thing is it's a stream, it's a show. They call it a show, and I think that you can already tell the wheat from the chaff. There are some streams you go on and you'll just click off, like when someone's going to come onto this and they're going to see it, they're either going to like take to me or they're not. And I think like they're either going to stay or they're not. And the same thing applies on Whatnot. There's lots of people selling clothes, but the ones that are going to gain traction long term are the ones that can keep an audience, the ones that are exciting. There's plenty of ways. Like I can be like, it's got this bagel, yeah, it's got raisin and cinnamon, or you can be like, this is a Warburton's Thins bagel, it's just such a lovely texture, it's not too stodgy, the raisin and the cinnamon smell when you kind of put it in the toaster comes out, it's so inviting, it's delicious, the texture is perfect, it's spongy, it's a nice crispness on the outside. This is the kind of bagel that you want. There's a big difference between that and there's a bagel. And I think that will, as the platform matures, you'll see that I think it's about the streamer. It's like Twitch, basically. It's like Twitch. Now, if you know anything about Twitch, it's incredibly difficult to stand out from the crowd. Right now, Whatnot is young, so it's a great time to get on it. It is a timing thing. Now is the time to get onto Whatnot, because there could be a time where it's just going to be so big and saturated that it will be difficult for you to then get a foothold in. But you can always build that with an exciting stream. Bring your A game, bring your personality. That's kind of what I would say, I'm guessing. Yeah. I'll give you a $5 for the bagel. I want a bagel. I'm not that comfortable in front of camera, but I could always just focus on the stuff. Caris, I get what you're saying. You can definitely focus on the stuff, but like I've just said, the stuff is not the star of the show. And you're not going to be the only person with whatever it is that you're going to be selling. And so, for example, I'm not the only person with the toys that I've got. You're not going to be the only person with whatever you've got. So the differentiator is going to be how engaging you can be. You don't have to have your face on camera. It's all about mostly it's about your voice, right? I think your voice is, and how you use your voice, how you speak, how you communicate. Communication is the key. I think communication is really important. If you can communicate, and practice at it, it's like, I think that's my guessing. I mean, I'm probably wrong. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Look at me. If you take advice from me, more for you. Look at me. Just not don't. Yeah. Right. What else are people saying? Hey, Movie Chats is in the chat. Hi there, Steve. How are you? Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. Little Big Planet was my childhood, says Jack. I remember Little Big Planet. That was a cool game. And do you remember that? What was that game that was super popular? Began with a K, I feel, where you rolled like a ball of something and you collected other stuff and you just became a larger and larger ball of things. Something with a K, I can't remember. I think it was a PS3 game, I'm not sure. I think it was a PS3 game, but very cool game. I remember that. That was really, decent. After lunch snack, law. You've got to have 2 extra burgers for the drive home, Z. It's the law. Oh no, Steve, I can't. Not anymore. I'm not that comfortable with the camera. I could just focus. Yeah. Yep. You can just show your hands. Hiya. Super. Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah. Yeah. Just leave them there. I'll be fine. Cheers. All right. What have we got here? Getting my house valued. Can't wait to find what it's worth. Moving to Norfolk, says Secret Carpet. Wow, that would be nice. That would be nice. That was the first person that came into the shop. That's actually our lovely shopkeeper from the pet shop who brings me cardboard boxes and packing material. I want that bagel. I'll give you a $5 for the bagel. The better your items also will bring people. Lots of YouTubers tend to use it as a dumping ground on their viewers and sell the junk cheap. Yeah, I'll be honest, that's true. Good items do help. Like people, I've seen people spend some serious money on whatnot, but you've got to have something worth spending serious money on whatnot for. So yeah. I'll give you an example, like, yeah, things sell. There are some ladies here that don't do any YouTube or have a following, but they bring amazing products and kill it. Thanks for the knowledge. Just schedule it out in advance. Yep, scheduling is very important because obviously the more people that you get to bookmark, and I feel like I might have focused too much on like the whole streaming ability, but I do think obviously it's a combination, right? If you have great things, to achieve the best prices, you'll have to pair those great things with a great stream. I think it will help. That's all. I think it will help. But yeah, the product itself is important because yes, definitely you can tell there's a lot of people that just getting rid of like pretty low end stuff. So yeah. If you ever visit Macclesfield before lunchtime, find Spearing's Butchers and try the pie, says Ray. The meat and potato are a Macclesfield tradition. Okay. No, it's not Knack. It's we're looking at Blackpool again in July, so I'll be popping in to say hi, says Steve. Oh, super. Yeah, no, I can't remember what it's called. Amazing something. I can't remember the name of the game. But you just a ball of stuff. You roll. It's like one of those weird puzzly type games. Let me just show you what my. So the pet shop often gets lots and lots of cardboard like this, full of like the shredded cardboard, which is brilliant packing material. So I take that, but like. What's really funny is they always bring it right in, and I'm like, why are they bringing it? Why don't they just leave it at the door? I'm just like, oh, that's fine, just leave it there, and they bring it right in. I'm like, and then you just saw me streaming. How weird is that? Oh, I know what you mean. It's Xbox One, PS4. Xbox One and PS4? No. I swear it's older than that, but it might not be. Who knows? All right. Anyway, I was in the See, like my mind, I get so distracted. Actually, I should also schedule a whatnot, shouldn't I? Because I've been talking about doing one, so I should schedule one. By the way, I hope this let me know in the chat if my battery runs out on my mic, because that wouldn't be cool. And also, smash the like button. I can see there's 11 likes. There's 30 people in here. I would like people to press the like button, only if you've liked it though. But if you do press it, it will make me feel, oh, you know what? They liked it, and I'll do this again. It will make me more, it'll make me feel giddy and warm inside, and make me want to, do more of these, because I'm like that. I'm that empty and shallow. A red and blue co-op stream, not a stringy ball. No, not a stringy ball, Jack. You roll around and you collect things in the environment. So you hold on. Let me see if AI can help us. Google, what's the video game where you roll around and become a bigger and bigger ball of stuff? Oh, continue voice search. Game where you roll around and become a bigger and bigger ball of stuff. Amazing World of something. Katamari, that's it. Katamari. Yeah, that's it. Katamari. You disliked it. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Shazad. Please don't dislike it. Unless you did dislike it, then I can understand. Katamari, that's it. That's the one. Thanks, Google. No thanks to you, Jack. You suck. I'm enjoying my oat milk and my oat milk coffee thingy. Well, let's get this graphics card out. I'm gonna laugh at it. I don't know if I want to put this in my computer. ATI graphics card. God, I haven't really gotten far with all this stuff I've got to deal with. It's kind of annoying. Okay, because I've got a little PC that I wanted to. Now, this is going to be interesting. How does this pop out? I've unscrewed it. Okay. Hiya. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm sorry about that. My battery ran out on the receiver, and I was just dealing with a real life customer, as you say there, Chris. Yes. I didn't mute it on purpose. It was lucky that it muted, but yeah, the battery on the receiver went. Thank you for pointing that out. Also, I just wanted to just check, for those of you that are still here after that, which I'm really sorry about, just wanted to check, what would you guys, do you think it's okay for me to film people? Like, I could have turned the camera around there and then you could have seen, and if the battery hadn't died, you would have heard the interaction, which resulted in a sale, believe it or not. I actually sold something, not for a lot of money, only a £5, but it was a Animal Crossing item. So what would be the scenario there? Like, what do you guys feel? Do you feel comfortable with that? Last time I did it, it seemed to have a good reaction, but I'm just thinking, like, is it okay? Like, is it okay for me to do that? I'm not sure. I feel a little bit, like, you know, is it the right thing to do to, you know, people come into your shop, they don't necessarily want to be streamed on the internet, do they? You know, like, maybe heard, but streamed, I don't know. Just have a sign up, we are live. Well, we do have like a sign saying that, you know, you're getting recorded and stuff anyway. Yeah, nope, unless you ask them. Yeah, well, as in, yeah, so I should ask them, like, if it's all right for them to be streamed. Exactly, yeah. See, I think Chris is right. I don't think... I know people know that they're being recorded when they come into a shop, but being recorded is one thing for CCTV or security. Being recorded and then, or being live streamed is a bit different, isn't it? So, kind of feels a bit naughty to do that. It just feels a bit, that's how, you know, I might not do that unless I suppose if I put a sign up saying if you come in here you will be live streamed, then I suppose it's different. You know, it's one of those things. Right, but yeah, we did get a sale, which is good, and thanks for about the mic situation. Right, this is what I was figuring out. Why is this not working? Okay, so that needs to lift up. It has been unplugged, so she needs. Oh, there we go. Got it. So this is the kind of thing I'm cutting myself on, old computers and things like that. God, why do I have to have these convoluted panels and things? It's just so... there we go. Got it out. Let's see what the chat is saying. Any comments or questions as well, obviously, in the chat. You know, put them in if you want to say something. It could put people off even if they seem okay. That's the thing, Chris. I agree with you. I think it could be a bit... You don't come out... Like, imagine if you were feeling like I've been feeling recently, and you kind of motivate yourself enough to come out to the shop, like, and then you found that you somehow ended up on like a video that was super viral or something. I don't know. Let them know when they come in, just as part of the conversation, and say, is that okay? I bet you most people will look for the camera and wave. Probably Lex. I think I'd be comfortable doing it if I was that open about it and just asking them. I think that would be more acceptable. Alright, let's get this nasty graphics card out, guys. What is it? Oh fuck, I think I just broke it. No, I didn't. It was just a fan. The fan pin. Yes, it is a rancid little card, this is. Look at it. ATI. What is it? I can't stand ATI stuff. It's just... Ugh. But for no good reason. Just don't like them. I'm just an Intel and Nvidia fan. Oh, God. This can't even do NVENC encoding on OBS. I mean, you know, it's old as anything. I don't even know what this is. My eyes are not great. I'll need to take a photo of this so that I can actually find out what card it is. I could have ran I could install it and just run GPU-Z or something. But yeah, I don't know what this has got. I don't think it's got much RAM or anything. Lucky if it's got a gig of VRAM or something. I need to identify it. I don't think it's going to be great. You're an Intel, not no. I like Intel. I'm not an incel. No, God no. Don't slander me like that, Lex. Right, let's get rid of this computer. I think I'm done with this. I don't think there's... Oh, no, there is something I need from it. I'm going to steal the optical drive because I need it. I need the optical drive. And it's black. Perfect. Yeah, I need the optical drive so that I can... I've got a computer which is missing it, like a nice older case, but it's missing one of the 5 1/4 inch panels, so I'm going to steal that so I can just fill it and make it look decent. Now, where did I put my screwdriver? See, my brain is just in such a state that where did I put the screwdriver? I couldn't have put it somewhere smart where I would have found it, could I? No. It's not here. It's not here. It's not here. Is this connected? Yeah, that's still connected. Ooh, shit. Hold on. I'm still connected. You can still hear me, right? Yeah, you can. Right, let me go and see if I put it somewhere on the shop floor. Oh. Yeah, I left it by the till, which is silly of me, really. Yeah, so I'm going to take this optical driver out as well. God, it's nearly 11:30. Wow. I've been enjoying this though. I have been... Wow, 20 thumbs ups now, 20 likes. Thank you very much, people. Appreciate it. That is very good to know that there's 20 people out there that enjoy this, which is nice, you know, it's nice. Always makes you feel good. A little bit of company for you guys, I suppose, like you said. Right now, that side of the case is riveted, which means how on earth am I meant to get that out? Because that's going to be screwed in on both sides, right? Or not? I might not be. It doesn't look like it is, actually. That should just come out. Oh, wow. It's only screwed in on one side. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so if I can... But I'm going to have to remove the power supply now, aren't I? The Best Tech 300 watt power supply. Yep. And there's like... Oh, why is it so freaking difficult? Because... Oh, actually, unless... There we go. Comes out the front like that. Easier. So it only screws in on one side and comes out the front. At least I didn't waste a bunch of time trying to sort that out. And also, this looks pretty handy. No, I don't think I need that. SD, XD. Wow, this reads everything. What does the card slot on the front of my case read? So I've got another computer here. I want to see if I can... So someone... I've got this one basically for free. This computer here. Okay. That's already got... Oh, that's already got... Doesn't do XD cards, but I think that's okay. I might still take that card reader out though, because that's quite a good card reader, because it reads XD cards as well. I might just take it. Why not? I'm just going to take it. Let's just take it. I think that is quite a nice little unit there. Reads a variety of memory cards. Let's get this taken out. Yay! Okay, am I missing? I think I'm missing like the pin. Hold on. Right, so that, okay. That goes to... That one goes to that there, yes. Don't want to lose that. There we go. So that is what powers... Yay. Okay, well it just pops out for some reason. Shouldn't pop out that easy. Bit of dust in those pins. But it's definitely the correct one, so I'm going to be using that. There we go. I'm going to keep that to the side. So the rest of this case I can get rid of now. It's no use to me. I don't think an i5 30 whatever is worth anything saving, or it's just not worth saving. I mean, you could build like a cheap PC out of it. You could put this in like a case, and like a cheap RGB case, and lie to people about its capability and sell it on Facebook. It's just not my cup of tea. I don't like. There's this fad going around at the moment where people are like just flogging really old PCs and putting them in RGB lit up cases to make them look like they're gaming PCs, and charging people quite a lot of money, because unless you're aware of what your hardware is worth, you can easily get taken advantage of. I think it's a bit naughty. It's not good hardware. I mean, like if I found, I don't mind saving older computer parts if they're worth saving. So for example, if they were like top end at the time, that's different. But I don't feel like people do that. People take all these OEM PCs and just put them in shiny cases and overcharge for them. Like, I've got an old computer down there, but it's got what was at the time a gaming motherboard. It's got Corsair Vengeance RAM in it, stuff like that. That I don't mind, because it's kind of preserving an older gaming PC. This is not. This is just an old Dell, Could it still be used by someone? It could. See, now I'm talking myself back into it, I suppose, somewhat. They actually cover the HDMI port. Do they disable it or not? I hope they don't disable it. I don't think they do. There you go. No, these are just covers. Yeah, I mean, I could still use it, because it does actually have its own built-in iGPU, so you could still use it as a PC. Just stick a hard drive in it. But I don't know. I'll just put this aside for now. I'll put it aside for now and just screw this back together. I end up with so many screws as well. Like, I end up with so many PC kind of hardware screws from unscrewing and taking apart all these computers. Oh, it's 11:30. Oh, I've got a video there. I'll be checking that out. Okay, let me see how my TikTok did this morning. Well, not too bad. Okay. So I've taken the memory out. Oh yeah, I've taken the memory out as well. I'll put the memory back in for now then, because then at least it will allow it to boot up. 4 gigs of RAM, that's rubbish, man. Yeah, it's such an old computer. This is something I'd probably take to a car boot, I think. Let someone have it as a car boot PC. It is all working anyway, as far as I can tell. Booted up to the BIOS. I'm sure it would boot into Windows if I put a hard drive in it. There's no reason for it not to. It all looks good. Okay. Actually, that. Let me just plug the panel back in. Dell Inspiron. Yeah, I can't believe one side of the case is welded or riveted shut. I don't know why. Makes doing stuff with the case a little bit more awkward. It's not the end of the world. I mean, you're not going to do a lot of upgrading or modding to a Dell Inspiron PC. And then what I'm going to do, so that's task 1. That's like for the computer I've got there. What I'm going to do then is gut the beige one so that I can list that for sale. So the beige PC, which I know works, I'm going to take that apart, and then we're going to just photograph that and sell it. Hello Yorkshire Monkey, how are you? Oh gosh. Yes, that's going to be the plan. So this Inspiron can just go out of sight. And then I'll gut that one. But let me just put the stuff in here first. I'll see what graphics card is in there. So this is my salvage PC. Let's go. So, see, like something like this, I don't mind repurposing and selling on as a gaming PC because it's actually got a decent gaming motherboard. It is only a 2500K processor, but that's like an iconic processor that people look for. So, you know, it's got like 16 gigs of Corsair Vengeance memory. It's a decent little PC. I've got the SSD in there. I'm probably going to kind of use this myself a little bit for fun. Right, let me just get this drive put in so that I can... Okay. Right, there it goes. Oh, is this one of those toolless jobs? It is, yeah. It's a toolless fit. Oh wow, look at that. Nice little toolless fitting. Great, thanks. Hope all is well in sunny Garstang. It was sunny earlier, but it's not so sunny now. But yeah, things are okay. Can't grumble. Can't grumble. So it looks so much better when you've got like something actually in that gap. So that is sorted. I don't even need to plug anything in there really. Now I'm just going to stick the graphics card in. We're going to overclock that, get a pencil drawing line to connect. No, you know what, an i5 2500K, as you know, Tommy, is an iconic GPU, iconic CPU, so I'm quite happy for it to just do its thing. I'm going to stick this ATI card in it as well, just for fun, just for now. And we'll see how it works. I bet that's the fan that was making the noise. It's such a crusty little computer, this is a crusty GPU. Okay, let's just plug that in. Yeah, it really doesn't look good in this computer, this GPU, but there we go. Just screw that in. Alright. Hey Peter Ray, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Hiya! I'm back for the other one. You're back for the other one? So the vacation? Yes, the big hair one. Yeah, I've actually got one of her in a box. She's lovely, isn't she? Yeah, I just thought. Yeah. I got more money today. So you were like, you've got to spend it? Yeah, and what a better place, I appreciate it. Yeah, she's lovely. Let me just get this scanned in. Okay. Vacation. There we go. Right. Okay, hold on, there's the vacation one. Okay. Did you want the display one? Because I've got the display one at 20, but I have her new at 25. Yeah, have the display. Yeah. No worries. Yeah. No, not at all. I understand. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, why not? There we go. She is lovely. I'm not sure she comes off her base. This one is that okay? Yeah. She might do, but her legs are very like slim, so I was like, you know what I mean? I was a bit nervous about giving you.
I'll just check. Then if it's me, I'm the one who's done it.
Because
the front one that's not.
Yeah, the back one comes out.
Well,
okay.
If we just remove the plastic, it's only going to go to the car, and then it's only going to.
Yeah.
Just remove the plastic, put it in the box.
Put it in that box so she doesn't get scratched or anything. Yeah, no, not at all, mate. Not at all. Yeah, there you go. It's only because the new seal ones we also list on our website as well, you see. So, yeah.
What else is?
Yeah.
And I was like, 25. I
Yeah, the window one's a little bit less. Yeah. It just means I get to display things, and then, do you know what I mean? Like,
have other bits on the website.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, I think it might be better just to put loose in the box. And I'll keep the plastic out. Yeah, that'll be fine. And at least that way you have. put those in a bag for you. So that will be 20 pay cash, pay by card, yeah?
Yes, please.
Super. Retry. The collection is growing exponentially.
That was the last 2 in 2 days.
It's £20. If you can hold the card over the screen, that'd be great. Thank you very much. And I'll get your... Okay, I'll put that in a bag for you. Okay, so she's a bit loose in there, but she'll be fine. She'll be safe. She'll be safe.
Just literally, I've got to walk up to one stop if there's anyone who's left to put back in.
Yeah.
And then I'm going straight home.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Right, thanks for popping in. See you.
See ya.
Okay. Right. Nice. There we go. It wasn't a blow up doll, Chris. I'll show you what it was. It's this lovely anime figurine, Summer Vacation from RE0, Life in a Different World. So yeah, this is Ram, the Summer Vacation version. So she's a figurine, and as you can see, she's got like really like slim legs, and they clip into a base. Once they're clipped in, difficult to take out. And so yeah, so yeah, she you know, I couldn't clip her off her base, but the Jen wanted the one from the window. He bought one of the other ones in the window yesterday, and he came back for this one. This one, like new, obviously, because we said it on our website as well, it's 25. The display one, I was happy to do at 20 because we still make really good margin on those. Got these at a really good deal actually. Should order more of them when I can. Right, anime is so popular. People love anime figurines. Yeah, but it would have sounded a bit weird, I suppose. But thank you. I was thinking the same, Chris. Lol, she's a bit loose. Stop. Could be showing us anything. It was a plum. Hey, let's see, who else? Jack. Anime, I might need to pop in soon. Girlfriend is making me cultured with more anime stuff. Well, we do have, you know, we actually had a young lady that was in a bikini as well that was very popular, sold like that. They sell fast, these things, they really do. So, yeah, quite nice. Quite detailed. They're just nice figurines. People like them. Got any JJK bits? Just finished that recently. JJK, let's have a look. Believe that is also JJK, I believe. If it's not, then that's bad. I'm pretty sure that is. Yeah, it is, that is. And so is this, I believe. Yeah, all right, here we go. And what else? I'm sure there's more. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's other ones. Oh god, what's this? I think that's a JJK thing as well. Yep. All right. JJK stuff, Jack. I will show you. We have got a little figure of someone that sits like on the edge of your drinks or something, like some kind of a noodle stopper type thing. Jujutsu Kaisen. This is Nobara. No. Hikaki figure Petite Volume 1. So it is Hikaki. It like hangs off of your drinks or something. I don't know. It's one of those little weird things. Okay, just is what it is. We also have a Q-Posket figurine of Maki Zenin. There you go, she's here. They look much better out of the box, they really do. These boxes do no favors. That's why I've started taking figurines out of the box, putting them in the window. They just look so much better out of the box, and they sell. And then also have these little cute little JJK figures. You can see that everyone wants this Satoru Goju dude, and no one cares about Megumi Fushiguro, and they don't care about Yuji Itadori. But they're cute little figures. They're like a tenner a pop. So yeah, we've got a couple of JJK bits, but we're always adding more and stuff, you know? We're always getting stuff in. All right, let me just whack these back. Okay, I'm getting thirsty. I am getting thirsty, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself a water. Wonder if these stocks would blow up sheep. No, I don't. I have one figure, a uniform, the mid-90s steel box. Sadly, I never displayed her. Shame on me. Oh, Chris, you've got to display stuff, man. Display stuff. The reason why nothing's going to have value in the future is because everyone's a collector. You know, everyone's a collector now. Right, let me just get this out of the way. Alright, I'm going to get myself a water. Oh, gosh. Check this out, guys. Instead of reaching for the Coca-Cola, it's the water. Get the kettle on, very funny. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's good. The one everyone wants is the badass. Are they on the store so I can show the girlfriend? They're on the website. Yeah, they're on the website. You should be able to see them. But don't, you know, I'll do you a deal. Message her. If you want anything, obviously don't feel obliged. It might not be what she wants. All right, so graphics card is now in El Computer. Let's put this back on. Yes. And then, okay. Sunshine. Wow, there's still 20 of you in here, which is nice. As soon as I became a retailer, I stopped collecting as everything becomes stock, says Chris. Yeah, that's the thing, Chris. What? Yes and no. But yes, mainly, yes. I will agree. You just start seeing it as, you know, yeah, like you said, it's all stock then, isn't it? But I will say I'm finding ways to justify opening the toys. It does help sell them. I do think it helps sell them when you've got them out on display. You know, like I think when people can see them, when they can, you know, see them posed and articulated and with their accessories and all that kind of stuff, I think it can help. All right, let's see if this thing does anything. I want to see what graphics card this is really. It's some crusty little ATI thing, obviously we know that. Let's see if it boots up. It should do because it booted in the other computer. And let me just see. It's definitely that horrible worry fan. What sounds lovely, Babs? Okay. Sugar-free Vimto cordial is a winner if you crave the sweetness. Is it? Okay. Why is this not booting up? Why is this not booting up? I'll have to try it again. Some crusty Dell graphics card, probably that's why. And just see if I have to get into the BIOS or something, and I'll probably have to set it to boot from the PCIe card or something. I don't know. It's some crusty little computer that is. I mean, crusty graphics card that is. See if I can get anything from it. I think I might have to actually tell it to do that before it's going to work, because it just keeps saying no signal. No signal, no signal. Yeah, it's not gonna do it. I'm gonna just switch it to the motherboard and we'll see whether we can get it to boot. There you go, so we're in the BIOS, integrate peripherals. Okay. Onboard serial, okay. Advanced BIOS features. Initial display first. No. Do PCIe 6. Okay, let's see if that works then. If it works, that'll be great. I am in the first PCIe slot. 16 time slot. There we go. Yeah, I needed to tell it to boot from the right thing. Gotta go, no worries, thanks for popping in. I know this is not for everybody, this stream, but you know, it's kept me quite busy and getting on with stuff. So that is now working. Let me just see if I've got a mouse somewhere. I think I did have a mouse somewhere. Where is the mouse? Where is the mouse? I need to put the stock back on that thing. Oh man, I don't know where the mouse is. I swear I had a mouse somewhere. I just keep forgetting where I'm putting everything, you know? It's really irritating. I need to be more organised, I think. Ugh. Why is this so difficult to flip open? There we are, we're back. Sorry about that. Thank you again, Tommy, for pointing that out. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I knew the batteries were going to die on these. They're not pound shop batteries, Ray. They're even worse. They're just used batteries that I've salvaged from things that I've picked up. So they're done for now. So, but yeah. Normally the batteries do last a few hours. If I was more kind of like, if I knew I was going to do this regularly, I'd have fresh batteries. I've actually got rechargeable AA's. I'd probably get some rechargeable AA's and make sure that I've got batteries fresh, ready for a stream. Hey Peter, no one's popped in because no one remembers that I do, that I have a shop, Peter. I've not been doing enough live streams or videos. I've not been consistent enough for that to happen. But yeah, that's just what it is. But thanks for the question, Peter. Eventually, if I can be more consistent doing this stuff, then hopefully I will be able to get some footfall back into the shop. But yeah, for now, no. But yeah, we've not had anyone recently. Not recently, but it's all good. It's all good. Right, so this is not booting further than the Windows screen. At least I know the graphics card works, and so does. It's just annoying that it's not booting further than that. It's kind of annoying. We're just going to leave that for now. That's a crusty graphics card that I don't want anyway. I wanted to see what was in it. So I'm going to put this away, and then we can continue with gutting this old PC so I can sell the case. So that will be nice. That shouldn't take too long. What's the fast? The batteries have variable range, just like the EVs, says Steve. I don't know what you mean by that. It's just these are old batteries that I salvaged from old bits of electricals, and I'm using them in my wireless mic transmitter receiver, and they both happen to have died during this stream. The receiver batteries died first, and then the transmitter batteries have just died, and I've just replaced them with more used batteries, which will also no doubt die. This is already only on 2 bars. What's the fastest seller in the shop, says Peter? It really depends. I'd probably say comics. Comics are probably our best seller. We sell comics more regularly. People come in and buy them like little lots. We sell like 3 for a fiver, and then we've got some nicer ones as well, which people buy. People do like action figures as well. It's a mixture of stuff really, but yeah, I'd say comics because they're quite nice little affordable gifts. Hey Chris, how are you? Chris, hello. Bill says hi. Kathy, anyone got any spare Wi-Fi? Ours is broken. Spare Wi-Fi? How'd you get spare Wi-Fi? I don't know what you mean. They could run out on you by surprise. They could, Steve, maybe. I don't know what you mean, but yeah. These batteries are not great. I should really be a bit more organised. But this is the first stream I've done in ages, and I wasn't even expecting to do it. I kind of forced myself to do it, so we're just going with what I've got. All right, so that's cool. I really like this I/O interconnect. It's got loads of card reading options, which I love. So I might replace the one that's in there with this one, because this one actually reads XD cards, which I think is quite a useful trait to have. So that is going to be for me. What else are we going to have? What else are we going to do? Right, so now, next job on the agenda, whilst I have you lovely people here giving me company, all 30 of you, which is pretty phenomenal. And I've got 28 likes as well, which is amazing. 28 likes with only 30 live viewers. That's fantastic. Right, so I mentioned this earlier, guys. If you come across beige PC cases, don't undervalue them. You should be able to get about £70 for something like this as a sleeper PC. So I'm going to gut this. This has a working vintage computer in it, but it's a really terrible one. It's got a Duron 700 megahertz processor, about 100 and something, I don't know, 500 meg of RAM, something like that. It's just shite. Okay, it's a crap computer, not worth salvaging. No one wants Durons. So yeah, I'm going to take this apart and I'm going to flog the case. I will leave the CD drive and floppy drive in at the front for the aesthetic of the build. I think it's always important to bear that kind of stuff in mind. People who are buying these old beige cases are buying them for a certain look. They want a certain, feeling to their PC. Wow, there is a wolf out. There's a girl that walks around here with 2 like huskies, but they're like wolves basically. And I think they wanted to either like have a sniff around the door, maybe where some other dogs have peed or something. But it was so cool. Wish you could have seen it, but you couldn't. Well, if you need any comics for your 3 for £5 box, hit me up. I have thousands, says Chris. Cool. Yeah, we're always. Yeah, I love doing the 3 for a fiver. I sell them for £2 each or 3 for a fiver, and people are always digging through the bins. So yeah, that might be something to look at. Yeah, comics are just one of those things that like people that don't know what to buy someone, you know, it's a harmless gift, if you know what I mean. Right, so here we are. It's actually a surprisingly clean PC, bearing in mind the age. Can you see how clean that is? That is bonkers clean. No real dust or dirt. I don't know if I cleaned it or not. I might have cleaned it, I don't know. But it is very clean if you look inside there. No muck. It's like it's been stored well. Shame that it's just a absolute garbage heap of a computer that no one will want. IDE ribbons everywhere. The power supply is going to be no good as well, because obviously if someone's going to be using this as a sleeper PC, they're going to be putting in a big fatty blue battery power supply. So yeah, this is all being taken out. Let's just start by unplugging the hard drive and removing all these massive IDE cables. They just take up so much room. You know what else I need to do actually? I need to sort out my window. There's now 2 gaps in the window because I've not bothered to replace them. So I should really get something in there ASAP. There we go. And let's take that out as well. Okay. IDE ribbon cables. Yeah, so I need to sort out my shop window as well, which is a shame. Apparently Cadent have drilled through the cables. Oh my god, that's awful, Kathy. Okay. I sell comics on eBay but start at $6.95, so I have lots of low cost issues, says Chris. Oh yeah, I mean that's the thing with the shop. It's called that you can sell the the stuff that wouldn't be worth selling on eBay. You can kind of just sell in the shop. So yeah, that's always something to look out for. Like I said, we'd be selling them at £2 each, or hopefully 3 for a £5. Sometimes people do just buy them at £2 each because that's all they've got, or that's all they want. But yeah, definitely something. I'll get in touch with you, Chris. Right. Let's see what is going on here. Will I have to take the front off? I think I'll probably have to take the front off to remove the hard drive cage. Does that whole thing slide out? I've got a feeling that whole thing will slide out. Wow, okay. Quite modular. Some of these old PCs are actually, like, cases are actually pretty cool. Quite modular in their designs and things. Okay, I'm just going to unplug the power supply from there. Let's get this connector taken off. It looks like someone from an abattoir has just walked past, literally blood-covered apron. I wish I could just be brave enough and show you the outside, but like I think yeah, I'm just not comfortable. Not comfortable filming people or streaming people without their consent. Okay, come on. Get that out. Yeah, I suppose if I put a sign up saying you're being streamed, but then that could put people off as well. I don't want to put people off coming in. Don't want to do that. Right, let me see if I can undo this. I think this just pops out. No, does that not pop out? No, I don't want to break this. I think that does pop out, but we'll see. Oh no, I think I can just undo both sides and unscrew. Okay, so the hard drive can come out, the floppy drive will stay in, and the CD-ROM will stay in, so it's just the hard drive I need to take out. Cherry is being so lovely and letting us use her mobile as a hotspot. I'm going to have to go soon before I use her data up. Kathy, totally understand, don't use all her data up on this. You know, that is, I hope you get your internet sorted ASAP. It's terrible that a company can just go in and destroy your internet like that. Hopefully that you should get some kind of compensation or something, because obviously they shouldn't be destroying other companies' services. It's just bizarre that they can do that and then not get it sorted ASAP. So hopefully that will get sorted for you. That's terrible. Cadent are like the gas people up here, aren't they? Like gas suppliers in the northwest. I've seen their vans and stuff around a lot. Take that side off. Okay. Then just unscrew the hard drive. Bear with, I'm just unscrewing. Get some signs like, Pete, you can be the gas stand. I mean, if I got some signs saying no, you may, I could get a sign saying no live streaming in progress. I could get a sign like that, I suppose, because I did it the other day. I did a live stream the other day, and people came in, and it was quite interesting. I think people enjoyed that, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, let's get this hard drive out. Wow, look at this hard drive. Why is it not coming out? What's stopping? What is stopping you? What is stopping you? What? Why would you not just come out? Oh, I know what's stopping you. The RAM is in the way. Let's get the RAM sticks out. It's such a crusty computer, this. Yes, they are gas. They are replacing meters that no one asked them to change. There are at least 6 other neighbors. Wow, using hotspots. That's terrible. People love it in Pete's shop. You can put a note, if you don't wish to be streamed, please let us know. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I could always say, if you don't wish to be streamed, let us know. And then I could just stop it. That is a good option. I can just turn the camera off for a bit. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. It's nice. I mean, I did it, like I said, I did it the other day, and it was kind of interesting. It was nice. I enjoyed it. But, you just want to make sure that I'm kind of respectful to my customers. Oh, God. Oh, God. ID ribbon cables are the worst. Alrighty then, let's get this. People love yeah, I've read that, that's all good. Okay, just unplug. Just unplugging cables right now, guys. I know this is riveting. No, it's not, is it? But shit happens. I need to remember to do. I've got to schedule a Whatnot stream. I've got to do it. I'm gonna make myself do it today. His scammer videos are killing it. If you get any shady peeps, you need to film it. Yeah, we don't really get shady peeps, Tommy. We don't really get shady peeps. I don't really get. It's barely get any people in, as you can see, let alone shady peeps. It's not that kind of town. It's not really that kind of town. Touchwood, we've not really had any issues, and all the time we've been open, we've not really had any issues. I do want to just do more live streams from the shop like this, though, because I feel comfortable. I do feel comfortable having a live stream running like this. I don't mind this. If anything, it might just, get people interested in what we have, and hopefully, if I can grow some kind of online presence again. I think I need it. I think I've realised how much damage it's done by not being on social media. Like, I've always seen social media as just extra, but I think when it comes, I've always seen it as like a distraction and just extra and not good. And I think when it comes to eBay, it can be, because obviously on eBay, your best results are going to be gotten by a listing. But when it comes to like having a physical shop or your own website, social media suddenly changes from something that's like a distraction or a bit of fun to necessity. Like it's I mean, even with eBay, I guess, maybe, I don't know, but I think with your own website and your own shop, it's a necessity to do social media, not like an optional extra. I think it's a necessity these days. And you know, weirdly, I stopped doing it. I was doing more social media when I didn't have the shop than since having the shop. And obviously that's not smart. That's how I feel. Tommy, did you see the guy who sold him a guitar? Then he went and robbed it back and they recognized him. Wow, that's amazing. Sold him something and then robbed back what he sold him. That is crazy. Thankfully, we don't have issues like that here, which is good. And bye, Kathy. Have a lovely day. Yeah, it's crazy. That is crazy that people would do that. It's bonkers. Right. Okay. Am I missing a screw here? Am I blindly missing a screw? Normally I am. Yes, I am. Wow, what a crusty place to have a screw. I was like, why is this motherboard not coming out? Very simple reason. There's still a screw holding it in place, and there we go. Here is the Duron motherboard. Now, I might sell this, but I'm like, I don't know. It wouldn't be worth much at all. I mean, I think I probably will sell it because it's working, and if someone wants an old Duron system, I shouldn't deny them, should I? I shouldn't deny them a Duron vintage system. Maybe that it'll be worth a few quid, not a lot, maybe 20 quid at tops, I'm guessing, because it's, you know, just, it's e-waste. You know, it's e-waste, no one wants those. So I'll make sure I take the IO shield because you need that. Never forget the IO shield when selling a system, because obviously you kind of shooting yourself in the foot by doing that. Right, so now all I need to do is still quite heavy actually, is remove this PSU. This power supply unit needs to come out. Are we still good? We are still good. We've got battery. Hopefully the sound is still okay, guys. Let me know, those of you that are still here. Right, time to remove the power supply. Beck will be calling me soon. When Beck's here, I think I'll stop the stream. So that will be soonish. And then what I'll do is, I need to organise my whatnot stream. I'm gonna just do it. I'm just gonna do it. But I think I do need to get my hair cut and stuff. I think definitely. I think I need to do that kind of stuff. Haircut, shave, wear some clothes. Don't be so much of a hobo. That will hopefully be a good start. I think that will help me feel better. Take those screws out. Right, power supply. Oh, okay, hold on, what have I done here? There we go, okay, power supply. Okay, so what happens here? The lid comes off and then you just lift it out. Okay. What a weird PC situation. There's the power supply, vintage power supply, cool. And just slide that back in. It's an easy access way of getting to everything that you need, which is good. Shall I leave that in case someone needs it? I'll leave that kind of tucked in case someone wants to actually use that CD-ROM drive. There we go. So I'll give this a clean and a wipe down. And then this is going to be, that's much lighter. That is going to be a nice little sale. Like I said, people love these cases. So that is going to be a nice little listing for me. And I'll check out whether it's worth selling the motherboard and stuff. If it is, I will. If it's not, I won't. Like, if it's not worth it, I just won't bother. I just be like, screw it. Let's put this RAM back in before I lose it somewhere. How much RAM is in here? We have got 128 gigs in total. 64 megs per slot. Okay. Is that 64? Oh no, that's 128. So it's 128 and 64. So I've got 196 in this one. So that's an interesting setup. RAM upgrade, 196 megs of RAM. Okay. And it was just powered by its own, what's it called? It's just powered by its, I tested it via VGA is what I'm trying to say. So that is that. Just put that there. Get rid of these screws. I've got so much hardware now, it's ridiculous. I always end up keeping the screws. I like keeping PC screws. Oh god, it's very cramped in here now. I need to tidy this up. Otherwise Beck will be like, why is this so messy? She won't have anywhere to sit. I've got to make sure that's listed on the system again. Change the quantity. I'll put that there. Okay. Which side was that? I don't even know which side that was. I think we're going to go with this side there. Oh, they're both very similar. I would have thought that would make a better side for here because of airflow, so make more sense. Will it be through the back? Who knows? Who knows? Actually, I need to screw this top panel in place because actually, does it? No, yeah, I can screw that in place so it doesn't move. Oh no, it won't. It won't screw in place. So the top panel will only secure once it's been. The top panel in this case will only secure once it's got a power supply in it. But like I said, I'm not sending this with a power supply because someone doing a sleeper build is not going to have any use for that power supply, and it's just going to add weight to the case for no reason. Afternoon, Antiques and Collectibles. Thanks for popping in. I'm just streaming for the sake of streaming, if I'm honest. Just to get some streaming under my belt, you know, it's just a habit type thing. Because it's been so long since I have done this. That can go here. There we go. Screw that in. Well, okay, that will keep it in place as well. The side panels will keep the top panel in place as well, which is good to know. I need to wash my hands. You know when your hands start feeling really grubby because of all the dusty stuff you're touching? So nasty. So nasty. There you go. Okay. So that is ready for photographing and listing. And what else now? What else? I need to wash my hands, really. Need to wash them. It's feeling gross. And they're going to feel gross again as soon as I start touching stuff, but still. Plus I feel all the dust going down my throat. Oh god, just nasty. Just washing my hands. Okay. That's better. Oh gosh. Right. Oh, that's better. nice little sip of water there. Right, so that is done. Now, case needs to be dealt with. Computer parts, I will just stick away. Ethernet, internet cards just don't have any value at all, which is, you know, not surprising really, but that's just rubbish. That is just e-waste. Just get these screws and put them away. Okay, ID cables again. I'll just keep these in my cable box for when it's car boot season, see if anyone wants them. Sometimes people do pick up stuff like that, you know. So I'll put that in my cable box. Okay, those batteries died on me earlier, so those need to be chucked away as well. We're getting there, we're getting there. Okay. Tidy. I really need to be in the habit of tidying as I go along, because I turn around and suddenly there's just stuff everywhere, which is very annoying. Right. Oh, I don't even know why did I pick this up. Just a bunch of wee wires there. Grubby wee wires. You never know when you're going to get a console. Hope business as well. I'm still here. Shop's been very quiet, if I'm honest with you, but it's the way it is. I put that down to my failure in marketing, really. I need to do a lot more marketing to promote website and the shop, and I haven't done. So I need to get back into the social media side of things. Take it a lot more seriously than I have done in terms of doing the social media, not just seeing it as what I used to, which was a bit of fun and a bit of a distraction. It's more than that. It's an integral part of making this work. So, but yeah, I'm okay. I'm surviving. You know, but could be a lot better. Yes. Could there be more progress? Yes. But you know, can't grumble, I suppose. I can grumble, but yeah. Okay, how big was the hard drive in that computer? A 20 gigabyte hard drive. 20 gigabyte IDE hard drive. Wow, that is old school. Okay. Next items. Right, not these 2000 AD comics. Those I need to find a space for on the shop floor at some point. Right, let's see whether we can get some life out of this amp here. I need to find my my speaker wire, which I think is here. So I'm kind of organised sometimes. Certain things I know where they are, which is always good. So let's get some speaker wire going. Minimum load 4 ohms. The speakers I've got are 8 ohms, so that is not an issue. People are struggling. Wages have not gone up to meet inflation of shop prices, so not just down to your not advertising. Yeah, probably that as well. But I'm trying to just focus on what I can do to make things better, to protect myself against those types of scenarios as best I can. Obviously, you can never fully protect yourself from those things, but you know, it's always nice to try. Right, let's test this PA amp. If this amp works, it could be worth about £60, but I don't know how long it will take to sell. It's a pretty unknown brand. I mean, SPL 500. What's the brand? Skytech. Yeah, Skytech. So unless you're into your PA type stuff, that name is not going to mean an awful lot to you. Okay, let's plug that in. Let's make sure that is need to make sure that's fully in. I want this speaker wire to be giving the full contact. But yeah, I suppose you're right. I suppose there's always going to be external influences which make it hard for business. But I'm trying to just focus on the things I know I could have done more of. Like, I've definitely done a lot in a bizarre way. Like, since having the shop, like last few years anyway, like last year or two, 2023, 2022, my output online has dwindled. And you notice that though, because I used to get people saying, "Oh, I saw I saw your shop on TikTok, so I popped by. Or I saw your ad on Facebook, so I popped by." And I've not had any of that because I've not done any of it. So who have I got to blame for that apart from myself? Nobody but me. Right, let's move this out of the way. We don't need this television either. This television can go back. We don't need it. A power supply, we will need a power cable. So I'll keep one of the power cables out. That's the HDMI. Power, let's go. Let's put this here. Right. Right, and then let's do the other speaker terminal. Right, how long? Wow, we've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Wow, crazy. Time does fly. It's kind of nice though for me because sometimes when you're left with your own thoughts just by yourself. And say if it's quiet, it's so easy to just get into your own head and then you don't use the time you've got. It's easy to get down and be like just focused on that. Whereas having you guys here live has really helped today. Like, it's just really helped because I feel like I'm keeping myself occupied, which is really important. I'm being productive, which is obviously really important. And then when people have come in, it's been a nice little bonus. Whereas sometimes I found myself you end up just thinking, what am I doing? Shop's all quiet. It's so easy to get into your own head. So easy. I've been finding that anyway. So this has been a really pleasant surprise for me. It's been really nice. Can't grumble at all. Right, time to plug in these speakers. Right, so we have got these. Oh no! Ow, shit! See, I've scratched myself again. I'm literally just damaging myself at the moment. Just scratching myself and things. This is designed to look like some kind of rugged PA machine, but it really isn't. This is such low-level stuff. Let's see what it sounds like. I mean, like, that's so kind of janky. You won't be able to tell probably, but it's really janky that the speaker terminals on this speaker aren't even straight. They're like slightly bent. Oh, it's just so cheap. Right. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's see what we can make out of it, shall we? And I'm going to keep an eye on my audio meter thingies in case the battery on something runs out again on my receiver or on my transmitter. I don't want any more issues with that. Right, so that speaker has now been connected. Yeah, they're trying to make it look rugged, but even these plastic bits on the end that have been screwed in, I mean, it's just janky. Very janky stuff. I got this for I'm getting this for next to nothing, but I can't believe people would pay for this, I can't believe someone would go online and buy this new. Like, it's such a terrible product. It's just badly put together. It's just very badly put together. Okay. And we are going to test this using my trusty iPod, because I think that's the only source I can attach to this without causing unnecessary headache to myself. Let's connect the negative speaker terminal. And the plastic spring clips on the speaker terminals just feel cheap. I feel like they're going to break when you touch them with any force. Okay, so plugged in. All right, now let's get a cable. I'm going to use this cable here, and we're going to plug it into. Let's try what source. And this amp is so light as well; it's ridiculous. We'll try CD first. We'll try the one called CD. And then we'll try the other inputs as well, just to make sure, they are working. So we're on CD input first. And get my iPod, which is charging down here. So iPod is charging. Let me just switch that on. Okay, I'm going to turn the volume down. I don't want it to come on super loud. Right, so now if I press power... Oh, no, it would help if I plugged it in, right? Here's the mains. An amp shouldn't be this light. No decent power supply is going to be this light. Okay, so it lights up blue. I'm guessing that's the thing, right? Channel A and channel B. Separate control. It's got low, mid, high power. It's not going to be peaking. We're going to put this on CD. Is it on CD? Yeah, CD. And then we're going to start playing the music. I'm going to put this up to like middle here, and we'll see how loud it goes slowly. Yeah, okay, it's working. I need to be careful, obviously, because of, Yeah, okay, so I think it's working. I think it's fine. Let's see. It's a bit of every day is a winding road. Let's see how that works. Let's put it onto the zeros. I think that's probably needs to be for the EQ. And we're going to just... Yeah. Yeah, that works fine, I think. Yeah, that sounds decent. Okay, that's well, it sounds of something anyway. Sounds okay. At least that input is working, which is good. Okay. Now I'm going to try the other inputs as well. And then I can sell the speakers, I believe. And then I'll sell the amp separately, because I think the amp's got a little bit of value anyway, or resale history. The speakers, I don't know if they've got any. I've struggled with PA speakers even at a car boot before. I've taken PA speakers to a car boot and no one wants PA speakers unless they're really good, unless they're like specially, they've got something good about them. No one seems to want them. Just having another sip of water. Yeah, so let's try a different input. I'm going to pull my jeans up as well, so sorry about that. Alright, let's turn this down. Turn these right down. And then I'm going to turn the amp off. And then I'm going to change the input. Don't want to blow anything. Wow, like you can actually see. Wait, well, firstly, does it smell funny? But the back plate flexes when you pull out the audio cables. That's just not a good look, is it, really? Let's be honest. Right, we're going to try it on the next one, which is, what is it, TV? Yeah, TV. So we are now on the TV input. We're going to crank it up to the middle again, and we're going to go. Yeah, okay, so that works as well. You know what, screw it, I'm just going to unplug and go in for the last one, which is PC input, which is there, PC input, and then, yeah, okay, it works. But wow, it's a really cheap system. Hi Peter, been a while, hope you're well. You know how life is, busy, Malcolm, making the best of it. Yep, that's what you can do, that's very true. Yeah, wow, I can't believe people buy this. Like, this is the cheapest metal. I mean, that power supply is a joke. It's such thin, the chassis is thin, it will bend. It's a joke that it's even got rack mounts. This is the kind of metal that as soon as you try to screw it into a rack mount, it will bend. It's just not good. It's just not good. Speakers are not good either. Nothing good about this, but it will sell. I think I should get, like I said, about 60 for the amp. Don't know about the speakers. Speakers are a bit, bleh. I really don't know about the speakers. They're not great. They're not going to be great. But anyway, that's tested. That's good. I'm happy with that. So that's another item I can get ready for eBay. Good. Doing a lot of talking. Getting parched. Right, it's 12:30 at the moment. Okay, so Rebecca should hopefully, by the looks of it, she's not going to be leaving until 1 o'clock. So then she'll probably call me about 1 to let me know she's on her way to the shop. So that'll be good. When she calls me is normally when I stick lunch on in the air fryer. So that will be my plan. Oh, also I've got to do photos of this carpet cleaner. That's what I've got to do. Right, so let's just switch this off. It's got blue lights, it's all fancy, it's great. And then let's just look how long it takes for the power supply to, yay, it's off. Okay, let's go, let's just unplug it and just get rid of my speaker wire from here. Okay. And let's move this out of the way. This is so rubbish. All right. It's such a nasty bit of I mean, I don't know about PA equipment in general, but this is just nasty. It's just cheap nastiness. I'm not sure, depending on the value of the speakers, if they're not like valuable, I'm not going to bother selling them because they're too much faff for what they are, unless they like happen to be worth tons, but they're not going to be worth anything, I can tell you that now. They're not going to be worth bugger all, and they're certainly not going to be worth listing and then shipping, and so those I'm probably going to just get rid. See if I can get rid of a car boot, although I think that will be a bit of a struggle. The only plus side is I do actually have cardboard box for them, but I don't think the box would protect these at all. I think they will need proper packaging, which is more work. Oh, holy moly, look at this, guys. I'm not even kidding. Look, that's just popped out. Look, that's just popped out. That's ridiculous. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that or not, but that is bonkers. That is bonkers, look. That is how you can tell something has been made just really badly. Just absolutely terrible build quality. Yeah, I don't think so. The amp, I will sell. Speakers, no. Nope, not dealing with that. It's car boot at best, but I don't know. Probably just gonna get rid of them. Let's get these put away. Get some space in here. There we go. Wow. These are heavy as well. Well, they're 8 kilos each. They're not heavy, but still. How often do you get stock in for the shop? It depends really, Pete. It depends on cash flow. Depends on, sometimes people bring stuff into the shop, which is always good. But normally there's new stuff coming in every month. There's something new. I'd like to say every week, but it's not every week. Sometimes it's a couple weeks. Ideally, it would be every week though. But yeah, every month there's always something new though. I can say that probably. Right, so that's sorted. Right, next item. Let's get rid of this here. That's my light there. And then there's this light. This might mess the picture up a little bit because I'm just putting a bright light on. So I don't know how messed up. No, it's not too messed up. That's okay. Yeah, so this is where I take my photos. Let me just... And then what that will allow me to do is just take photos of this stuff here. The quick dry solution. And what is this here as well? Can I get rid of that or not? No, there we go. Quick spout pore gap, okay. And these are from a Vax carpet cleaner. I'm not going to be bothering to sell the whole carpet cleaner. I'm just going to sell these water tanks and be done with it that way. Oh god, need some space. Could do with some space. I've got to cut some boxes down as well to make some space, because sometimes what happens is I end up with bunches of boxes, and these like giant boxes can just end up gobbling up space. There we go. Let me quickly put this down. Oops. And there we go. Oh god, this box is quite big. I'm just wrestling with it a little bit here. Right, let's stick this cardboard box away. Oh god, I've got so much cardboard now. It's so typical. I get there are moments where I can't get enough cardboard to ship stuff, right? So whenever I'm getting any opportunities to get cardboard, I'm picking it up. And then all of a sudden, things will just go like quiet, and then you'll end up with a bunch of cardboard that you haven't used. But you know you're going to need it when it picks up again, when the flurry of sales comes through again. So it's kind of annoying. But I'm sure we are all used to that on eBay, etc. Oh god, right, so creating a little bit of space, which is good. Right, guys, it's now 12:40. I've actually streamed for longer than I thought, but I do appreciate everyone popping in. I'm going to carry on photographing and getting some listings and stuff sorted. Like I said, Beck will be here soon, so I'm going to get lunch sorted. Thank you everybody for popping in and saying hi. I'm going to aim to do a Whatnot stream, so if you're into that, keep an eye out on my Whatnot channel. And yeah, I think I'm